farming crops. And then you understand, Bloombox is the most affordable on island. Knapsacks starting at only $57.71. Elsewhere, it's $300 plus. Cutlass seeds, seeding trays, nursery pots, sales of potting mix, all at way better prices than anywhere else. Fertilizers, 3-in-1 multi-tool, and so much more. Located on Federation Drive, Goodwill. Second property on the right after the Valley Link Road and on the corner of Drury Lane and Hanover Street in Rosal. Bloombox. Let's bloom together.
Yeah, man. This one from D. Roche. I know my friend Christopher Dangleben is enjoying this one. This from D. Roche. Anaye Jamais. Very soon we're making a stop with the good folks at Fresh Market. Yeah, so we're making a stop with Fresh Market and Best Price. The representative is in the house. The good old Mr. Thomas. I tell you, this guy is brilliant. Of course, he'll be giving us some health tips, some useful health tips, you know. And right now we say, welcome, Mr. Thomas, to the big station.
Good morning, Richie. Good morning to you and all our listeners out there. Of course, we're back here on Friday morning from Best Price and Fresh Market. That's the pharmacy, of course, that provides with quality pharmaceuticals. In addition to that, the service. And in addition to that, we provide with helpful, as Richie said, medical information. And today is no exception. We'll talk to you about a disease, Parkinson's disease, tell you about what it is, the signs, the symptoms, and how to care for those who have contracted the disease, because it takes effort to care for persons like that. Treatment is incurable and, of course, is a debilitating condition. So we'll talk about it and tell you what you can do if someone has it, and we'll talk about the causes and the signs and symptoms. Good. So we are here from Best Price and Fresh Market and Best Price for yet another week and another Friday. I want to say morning to some of our avid listeners. Wayne, morning to you. Cecilia and along in Margaret and Tony and the others, morning to you. Of course, Eddie, morning to you. Those are our avid listeners. Andrew, Joseph, Steve, and Ricky, Annie and Albert, Wayne and May, Robertson, Laura, Butcho, the mechanic, Nichols and Pamela. And morning to you in Canada. Joe Christmas, morning to you. Debbie, morning to you. And Dr. Banis and Baba and daughters. And Dr. Hamlet in New York. And Ronald and Edith in Tennessee. So morning to all our listeners out there. We say morning to you. Good. As mentioned, we'll talk about Parkinson's disease. First of all, Parkinson's disease is an age-related degenerative brain condition, meaning it causes parts of your brain to deteriorate. Yes, it's best known for causing slowed movements, tremors, balance problems, and more. Most cases happen for unknown reasons, but some are inherited. The condition isn't curable, but there are many different treatment options. So it's incurable, but there are many different treatment options. While this condition is best known for how it affects muscle control, balance, and movement, it can also cause a wide range of other effects on your senses, thinking, ability, mental health, and more. So it's a mental condition. It really affects the way your muscles operate from your brain. Who does it affect? The risk of developing Parkinson's disease naturally increases with age. And the average age at which it starts is 60, just about 60. It's slightly more common in males, though. While Parkinson's disease is usually age related, it can happen in adults as young as 20, though this is extremely rare. And often people have a parent, full sibling, or child with the same condition. How common is it? It's very common overall, ranking second among age-related degenerative brain disease. It is also most common motor movement-related brain disease. Experts estimate that it affects at least 1% of people over the age of 60 worldwide. How does Parkinson's affect the body? Well, Parkinson's disease causes a specific area of your brain, the basal ganglia, big word, but part of your brain, to deteriorate. As this area deteriorates, you lose the abilities those areas once controlled. Researchers have uncovered that Parkinson's disease causes a major shift in your brain chemistry. That's what they've said, major shift in the brain chemistry. Under normal circumstances, your brain uses chemicals known as neurotransmitters to cause your brain neurons to communicate. In other words, it's just like electricity. So we call connectors, neuroconnectors that cause your neurons to communicate with each other. So when one have Parkinson's disease, they don't have enough dopamine, one of the most important neurotransmitters. One of the most important. So dopamine is a neurotransmitter in the brain that allows the brain to function and communicate with your muscles and your other parts of your body. When your brain sends activation signals that tell your muscles to move, it fine tunes your movements using cells that require dopamine. That's why lack of dopamine causes the slowed movements and tremor symptoms of Parkinson's disease. Lack of dopamine, slow movement, and tremors. We'll talk about some of these symptoms in a minute. As the disease progresses, the symptoms expand and intensify. Later stages of diseases often affect how your brain functions, causing dementia-like symptoms and depression. What are the symptoms of Parkinson's disease? Symptoms. What are the symptoms? The best known symptoms of Parkinson's involve loss of muscle control. Loss of muscle control. Yes. However, experts now know that muscle control related issues aren't the only possible symptoms of Parkinson's disease. What are some of the symptoms? Slowed movement, what you call a condition we call bradykinesia. A Parkinson's disease diagnosis requires that you have this symptom. People have this describe it as muscle weakness, but it happens because the muscle control problems and there's no actual loss of strength. So slowed movements. Another symptoms is tremor while muscles are at rest. Tremor while muscles are at rest. This is a rhythmic shaking of muscles, even when you are not using them, and happens in about 80% of Parkinson's disease cases, even when you're not with this shaking when you're rest. Resting tremors are different from essential tremors, which don't usually happen when muscles are at rest. Rigidity and stiffness, that happen, unstable posture or walking gait. The slowed movements and stiffness of Parkinson's disease causes a hunched over or stooped stance. This actually appears as the disease gets worse. It's visible when a person walks because they'll use shorter, shuffling strides and move their arms less. Turning while walking may take several steps. So unstable posture. Additional symptoms include blinking less often than usual, cramped or small handwriting, mask-like facial expression, change very little or at all, at all, trouble swallowing, unusually soft speaking voice. This happens because of reduced muscle tone in the throat and chest. So all of these symptoms control the muscles, movement of muscles, really because dopamine is lacking. And you have non-motor movements. Other symptoms include depression, loss of sense of smell, sleep problems, all of these here, and trouble thinking and focusing. Thinking and focusing. So it's really a neurotransmitter brain function. Good. So those are the symptoms of Parkinson's disease. Now the other question is, what causes Parkinson's disease? What causes that condition to develop? Although there are several recognized risk factors for Parkinson's disease, such as exposure to pesticides. For now, the only confirmed cause of Parkinson's disease are genetic. Confirmed, I said, the only confirmed cause. When Parkinson's disease isn't genetic, experts classify it as idiopathic. This term comes from the Greek word meaning a disease of its own. It means that they do not know exactly why it happens, why it really happens. Many conditions look like Parkinson's disease, but are instead Parkinsonisms, which refers to Parkinson's disease-like conditions from specific cause like psychiatric medication. It looks like Parkinson's-like disease, and one of the cause is persons who are on drugs for schizophrenia and so forth. They have Parkinson's-like conditions. Parkinson's-like condition, but it's not Parkinson's disease. They have symptoms like that, appears like Parkinson's. Is it contagious? No. Parkinson's isn't contagious, and you can't contract it from anyone else. So it's not contagious at all. It's not contagious at all. How is it diagnosed? It's mostly a clinical process, history, meaning it relies heavily on a healthcare provider examining one's symptoms, asking questions, and reviewing their medical history. So really clinical. Some diagnostic lab tests are possible, but they are usually needed to rule out other conditions or certain causes. For instance, you may have CT scan, genetic testing, MRI, and so forth. So those can bodies to rule out, but usually it's mostly for clinical processes is diagnosed. Good. So let's look at how it's treated, management. How is it treated? For now, Parkinson's disease is incurable, as we said, but there are multiple ways to manage its symptoms. The treatment is expensive too. The treatments can also vary from person to person depending on their specific symptoms and how well certain treatments work. Medications are the primary way to treat this condition. There are some different medication. A secondary treatment option is surgery to implant a device that will deliver a mild electrical current to part of the brain. They can do that. There are also some experimental options such as stem cell based treatments, but their availability often varies, and many aren't an option for people with Parkinson's disease. So it's a difficult to treat, and mainly these symptoms are be treated. Yes. What medications are normally used? They use medication to replenish dopamine in the brain, really and truly. That's the treatment, to replenish the dopamine, that's the neurotransmitter in the brain. And that tend to reduce the symptoms. But as you progress, the medication usually become, we can see wear out, don't work for a long time. And there are other very costly alternatives that we can't really afford. Good. So they may add dopamine, they may stimulate dopamine, they may put dopamine agonist, they may have dopamine blockers, in other words, medicines that will block the breakdown of dopamine before it reaches the brain, levodopa, and all of these here. So those are the medicines that are used. And several medications that treat symptoms include, for instance, some of the symptoms of Parkinson's disease are erectile dysfunction, fatigue or sleepiness, constipation, sleep problems, depression, dementia, anxiety, and hallucination. So those are some of the symptoms of Parkinson's disease, and they normally treated. Treated. The symptoms are treated. Parkinson's disease. We can probably take a break and we come back and continue to talk more about Parkinson's, some of the complications of Parkinson's disease.
Fresh Market Pharmacy has expanded to customers with its new additional location at best price. 2 convenient locations on the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard and at Best Price Riverbank. Fresh Market Pharmacy provides over-the-counter medication, health and personal care, prescription drugs, and natural supplements. Our experienced pharmacists and technicians provide the best quality services. Call 225-6883, 255-6875. WhatsApp 316-0310. Your prescription bill just got lower. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop. Fresh market.
And we're back with Mr. Thomas from Fresh Market and Best Price. Mr. Thomas.
Good, very good. So we're talking about Parkinson's disease, a condition that is debilitating, affect the brain, neurotransmitters in the brain, and we talk about the signs and symptoms. What are some of the complications or side effects of the treatment? The complications and side effects that happen with Parkinson's disease treatments depend on the treatment themselves, really. The severity of the condition and any other health issues that may have, and more. The healthcare provider is the best person to tell you more about the likely side effects and complications. Of course, the pharmacists do that, that you might experience. They can also tell you what you can do to minimize these side effects of the complications of things. Of course, we mentioned some of the treatment. Mainly the treatment is designed to augment or allow dopamine in the brain, and we have medications that tend to increase it, but of course it wear out after a time. Good. Some other questions that come up about Parkinson's disease: how can I take care of myself or manage the symptoms? Let's say someone has a disease or someone is a caretaker. Parkinson's isn't a disease, a condition you can self-diagnose. No. And you shouldn't try to manage the symptoms without first talking to a healthcare provider. So that's where the healthcare provider has to be involved. They're the ones, as we mentioned, they're the ones who diagnose more clinically than anything else. You got the history of the person diagnosed. Another question comes up: how soon after treatment will I feel better, and how long will it take to recover? The time it takes to recover and see the effects of Parkinson's disease treatments depends strongly on the type of treatments, the severity of the condition, and other factors. Your healthcare provider, of course, is the best person to offer more information about what you can expect from the treatment, what to expect from the treatment. Healthcare provider does that. The information they give you can consider any unique factors that might affect what you experience. Good. Now, let's talk a bit about the outlook or the prognosis of someone who has come down with that disease. What can I expect? What can a patient expect with that condition? Again, Parkinson's disease is a degenerative condition, meaning the effects of your brain get worse over time. However, this condition usually takes time to get worse. Most people have a normal lifespan with this condition. Most people. But of course, it's a degenerative condition and it gradually gets worse. You'll need a little to no help in the earlier stages. In the earlier stages, you need very little help or no help at all. And as it keep getting worse, it's going to be more difficult. You need help. As the effects worsen, you'll need medication to limit how the symptoms affect you. Medication, of course, a lot of symptoms, eating problems, moving problems, because you need dopamine in the brain. Some medications, especially levodopa, are moderately or even very effective once your provider finds the minimum dose you need to treat the symptom. Levodopa is a medicine that once it crosses the blood-brain barrier, it can help to increase the amount of dopamine. But in a simple way, dopamine, that neurotransmitter in the brain that the body needs for to relieve the symptoms. Most of the effects and symptoms are manageable with treatment, but the treatments become less effective and more complicated over time. So the treatment becomes less effective and more complicated over time. Living independently will also become more and more difficult as the disease worsens. So that's where caretaker is so critical. The person needs care. Simple things, we won't be able to do it. Difficult to eat, movement difficult, even speech will become more and more difficult as the conditions get worse. So for those who have to care for persons with these conditions, they have to be aware of the condition and be aware of the aggressiveness of this condition. How long does the Parkinson's disease last? How long does it last again? It's incurable, which means it's permanent, a lifelong condition. It's a permanent, lifelong condition. So that's what it is. What's the outlook? Parkinson's disease itself isn't fatal, but the symptoms and effects are often contributing factors to death. Symptoms, breathing, going, all of that, unable to eat, unable to move. So it just affects the movement, the organs in the body. The average life expectancy for Parkinson's disease in 1967 was little under 10 years, but now it's longer because we have new treatments available. Since then, the average life expectancy has increased by about 55%, rising to more than 14.5 years. That, combined with the fact that Parkinson's diagnosis is much more likely after the age of 60, means this condition doesn't often affect your life expectancy by more than a few years, depending on the life expectancy in your country. Good. So prevention. How can I reduce my risk of prevention of this condition? How can one reduce the risk? Parkinson's disease happens for either genetic reasons or unpredictability. Neither is preventable, and you can't reduce your risk of developing it. You can't reduce your risk. There are certain high-risk occupations they've realized, such as farming and welding. But not everyone in these professions develop Parkinson's disease. So these are high-risk occupations, farming, and farmers deal a lot with chemical pesticides. So that's what they have realized. We have observed, researchers have realized. Living with it, how do I take care of myself? And how can caretakers assist? So if one has Parkinson's disease, the best thing they can do is follow the guidance of the healthcare provider on how to take care of themselves. Follow the guidance. Good. Some of the guidance: take your medication as prescribed. Taking your medications can make a huge difference in the symptoms of Parkinson's disease. You should take your medication as prescribed and talk to your healthcare provider, if you notice side effects or start to feel like your medications aren't as effective. So you will know that. You will feel the symptoms. You'll feel the effects of the medication. See your healthcare provider as recommended. Your healthcare provider will set up a schedule to see you, to for you to see them, for you to see him or her. These visits are especially important to help with managing your conditions and finding the right medications and dosages. Finding the right medication and dosages, because a lot of symptoms, you have a lot of symptoms. And of course, to manage, help you manage and cope with those symptoms. Don't ignore or avoid symptoms. Parkinson's disease can cause a wide range of symptoms, many of which are treatable by treating the condition or the symptoms themselves. Treatment can make a major difference in keeping symptoms from having worse effects. The other question is, when should I see my healthcare provider, or when should I seek healthcare? You should see your healthcare provider as recommended, or if you notice changes in your symptoms or the effectiveness of your medication. Adjustment to medications and dosages can make a huge difference. And of course, in chronic conditions, regular visits, scheduled visits is always important, because they always needed adjustment in your medication, adjustment, because it's chronic conditions, it's debilitating, and adjustment is needed. Either usually increase the dosage, or add to your medication to help to control the symptoms as the conditions progresses. Yes. How does a person get Parkinson's disease? Experts don't know how most of Parkinson's disease happen. They don't know how most of them happen. About 10% of cases are genetic, as mentioned, meaning that you inherit them from one or both parents. So it's genetic. However, the remaining 9% are idiopathic, which means they happen for reasons that are still unknown. So most of the cases, they happen for reasons that are still unknown. So it's unknown. It's genetic, and of course, the majority of cases are still unknown. What are the early signs? Early signs, as mentioned, Parkinson's warning signs can be movement-related symptoms like slow movements, tremors, or stiffness. However, they can also be motor-related symptoms. Many of the possible non-motor symptoms include motor symptoms can appear years later or even decades ahead of motor symptoms. But non-motor symptoms can also be vague, making it difficult to connect them with Parkinson's disease. But it's gradual muscular problem, unable to walk, unable to talk, rigidity while moving. Good. So we can probably take another break, and then we can come back to wrap up.
What you're looking for is at the best price. What you're looking for is at the best price. Best price. Where everything is nice and oh, you love the price. Convenient and easy. Make shopping breezy.
The luxury of everything in one supermarket, located on the riverbank with parking. Best Price, open daily, all week, with home store decor for every room, pharmacy for all prescriptions and over-the-counter medications, supermarket for all your grocery items, fresh produce and frozen.
What you're looking for is all at Best Price.
What you're looking for is at value.
Fresh Market Pharmacy has expanded to customers with its new additional location at Best Price. 2 convenient locations on the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard and at Best Price Riverbank. Fresh Market Pharmacy provides over-the-counter medication, health and personal care, prescription drugs, and natural supplements. Our experienced pharmacists and technicians provide the best quality services. Call 225-6883, 255-6875. WhatsApp 316-0310. Your prescription bill just got lowered.
Good. So as we mentioned, our discussion this morning is on Parkinson's disease. We're letting you about this condition and signs and symptoms, and how the caretakers can help as they care for you, what they need to be aware of. So a couple other questions about Parkinson's disease. Is Parkinson's disease fatal? No, Parkinson's disease isn't fatal on its own. It's not on its own, but it can contribute to other conditions or problems that are sometimes fatal. And of course, you died from other symptoms, unable to eat, breathing problem, on all of these things. Can it be cured? No. Parkinson's disease isn't curable. However, it is treatable, and many treatments are highly effective. It might also be possible to delay the progress and more severe symptoms of the disease. So it's incurable, but it's treatable, and treatment can allow someone to live a comfortable life for some time. So Parkinson's disease is a common condition, and it's more likely to happen to people as they get older. While Parkinson's disease isn't curable, there are many ways to treat the condition. We include several different classes of medications. Surgery can be used to implant brain stimulation devices and more. Thanks to advances in treatment and care, people can live for years and even decades with this condition and can adapt to or receive treatment for the effects and symptoms. So each symptoms can be treated and live comfortable lives. So clearly, as mentioned, Parkinson's disease is, as we mentioned, is a age-related degenerative brain condition. The brain lacks a neurotransmitter that control muscle movements and are able to move and even talking and eating, all of these conditions. And it's a progressive condition. It affects, as we said, persons more over the age of 60 years, and we said the lifespan has changed a bit. It affects the body. We mentioned how it affects the body. It's progressive, and it's very progressive. And for the person, initially the person can manage on their own, but as the conditions get progressive, it means they need a caretaker, they need assistance, they will need a thing. Because, for instance, you have slowed movements, unable to move, tremor, muscles, shaking hands, unable to walk, all of that thing, blinking of the eyes, cramp, drooling, and usually soft speaking, all of those things will affect, and constipation, eating problem, all of that will affect the person, affect the persons. We said what causes it really is more genetic, and of course it can be because you have a lifestyle, certain employment that can trigger it. For instance, farming, where farmers get involved with pesticides, and also I will mention welding also that can cause it. Mentioning management and treatment really is controlling the symptoms, and ensuring that the brain has is augmented with dopamine neurotransmitter that will allow to reduce the symptoms. Some of the symptoms: erectile dysfunction, fatigue, constipation, sleep problems, depression, all of this, dementia, anxiety, hallucination. These are some of the serious symptoms. Persons with that experience. But with persons like that, they can care for themselves and others can assist. There's no recovery. The prognosis is good, as we mentioned, but they need good care. They need good care. The outlook is good, and prevention, can't really be prevented. Certain occupation, again, farming and welding. Good, and of course, persons can care for themselves. So clearly, you don't have an idea what Parkinson's disease is, in case you come across someone, in case you have someone in your family with Parkinson's disease, then you really have to assist the person. They need care as the conditions get progresses. It's a debilitating condition, progressive condition. That's what it is. So again, we at Fresh Market, we provide you with information that can help you to take care of yourself. And not only that, you can also provide care for those in need with that condition. Look for providing for more information. This weekend today we have blood sugar testing, blood pressure testing, and body mass index at Fresh Market. So we encourage all to come in and get a test. There's no reason why you shouldn't know your figures. Because you need to know your figures. You need to know what your pressure is. You need to know what your sugar is. Those are screening. At least you have an idea what it is. It's not like before when it was sort of difficult. When you had to make sure you go to the doctor, go to the health center. No, you can get it. And all pharmacies do that now. That's a service that we tend to provide because we want to take care of you. It's good because having pressure and sugar, knowing that, you need to know that because you want to avoid strokes, you want to avoid kidney problems and all of these cardiovascular problems. So come in this morning, it's of no charge. Come in, 2 nurses in there, and once you go about it, they give you good advice. They tell you what to do. Even if you're testing your doing your testing at home, but you need to double check. You need to double check. You want to make sure that the machine that you're using at home is working well. You need to double check. So we invite you to come in this morning at best price from 9 o'clock and get your check. Good. So look forward for being with you for another week. If all goes well, we want to wish everyone a very pleasant weekend.
And that's it for our friend representing Fresh Market and Best Price, Mr. Thomas. Always a pleasure on a Friday. Have a great one. This one from Bellany Bird. Goko Dominic Don.
I don't let it do. What I need to do. You love it. It do. Go, you. Go, Dominic, you.
Fresh Market Pharmacy has expanded to customers with its new additional location at Best Price. 2 convenient locations on the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard and at Best Price Riverbank. Fresh Market Pharmacy provides over-the-counter medication, health and personal care, prescription drugs, and natural supplements. Our experienced pharmacists and technicians provide the best quality services. Call 225-6883, 255-6875. WhatsApp 316-0310. Your prescription bill just got lowered.
The government of Dominica has declared a national firearm amnesty. If you have an illegal gun, now is the time to turn it in. No charges, no questions. If you know someone with an unlicensed firearm, say something without saying your name. Crime Stoppers Dominica keeps you completely anonymous. Call 1-800-8477. That's 1-800-TIPS. Your voice stays hidden, but your action could save lives. Let's protect our island together. A message from Crime Stoppers Dominica and this station.
Life's an adventure, and we're here for it. The memories, the milestones, the vibes. At Sagicor, we're in your corner, handling the hard stuff, so you can live loud, dream big, and focus on the big picture. Life insurance isn't just about what happens someday. It's about living fully today. With Sagicor, you can get real benefits now, not just later. So go ahead, book the trip, go on that adventure, chase the dream. We've got you.
Sagicor, because life insurance is for living and your best life starts now. Visit Sagicor.com to learn more.
From the cradle to the grave, you don't want to be afraid. You need a loan you want to save. You want for my visitors today. Hey, with a commitment to quality. Therefore you and me was on the family, but now with the community. Making life easy, yes, like it. No matter who you are, you can benefit. When you bring your mortgage,
with rates as low as 5% and loans for all your needs.
Open an MRA,
Save for your golden years and take advantage of our savings product.
we will finance your business.
Checking accounts, small business loans, wire transfers, and so much more.
This is you all the way.
Your community financial partner.
NCTU.
This is a special notice to all shareholders of the Dominica Brewery and Beverages Limited. You are hereby invited to attend a special shareholders meeting scheduled for Monday, August 11th, 2025 at 2:30 p.m. at the Belfast Estate Boardroom. This meeting follows the recently announced acquisition of the Dominica Brewery and Beverages Limited by Coscat Holdings. At this special meeting, shareholders will be asked to consider the appointment of replacement directors who will serve until their successors are appointed at the next annual general meeting. Your participation is important to us. For more information, please refer to the official notice sent to shareholders. We look forward to seeing you there.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's on my mind? I'm Dr. Dale Dangleben on behalf of Patient Choice in Chimene F. Point Michelle. This is your daily medical tidbit. What do I want to talk about? I want to talk about hemoglobin A1C. And I've met a lot of people in Dominica. And when I bring up A1C, they're in headlines. They don't fully understand. Either no one took the time to even mention the term or even explain it to them. Right? So your hemoglobin A1C is a blood test that measures the average blood glucose over 3 months, right? And how does that work? It calculates the percentage of hemoglobin, that protein in your blood that carries oxygen in your red blood cells, that is, and has glucose attached to it, right? So the higher your blood glucose levels, the more glucose will be attached to your hemoglobin. That is where hemoglobin A1C comes from, right? It's commonly used to diagnose diabetes and also to monitor how well a person with diabetes is managing blood sugar over time, right? Because remember, I said 3 months. So a normal hemoglobin A1C is typically below 5.7. It's a percentage, so 5.7%, but you'll just get it as a raw number, 5.7. Levels between 5.7 and 6.4 would indicate pre-diabetes, because remember, it's a snapshot of time, 3 months, right? And if you're above 6.5, that usually indicates that you're diabetic, right? So decreasing your A1C is important because that means you're lowering your average blood sugars over time, all right? This is significant because hemoglobin A1C levels are linked to serious complications. The heart disease, the kidney damage, the nerve damage, which is the neuropathy, the vision problems, which is called the retinopathy, right? And as you lower your A1C, you're reducing your risk of these complications, right? So that's important. Even if you decrease it by 1%, that can result in significant health benefits, right? And lower risk of complications. So how do you lower your A1C, right? Again, consistent lifestyle and medical management strategies. One of the most effective is improving your diet, right? eating fewer refined sugars, right? Incorporating more fiber into your diet, focusing more on lean proteins. And if you're going to do fats, it has to be the healthy fats. Manage portion sizes. That's a big issue with me, portion control, right? And regular physical activity, right? Helps your body use insulin more efficiently, right? And if your body is using insulin efficiently, it decreases it works better lowering your blood sugar, all right? So 15 to 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week should suffice, all right? And lifestyle change is important, right? Taking medications like a metformin, which I talked about, or insulin as directed is crucial if you've been diagnosed, because many times we ignore that. And I know of some family and friends who've been diagnosed and feels like there's all other ways to do it, which is all well and good. But if your blood sugar continues to increase and your hemoglobin A1C continues to rise, you're putting yourself at risk for the cardiovascular disease, the kidney disease, etc. Monitor your sugar, all right, and follow up with your doctor. Get your A1C. Okay, manage your stress. Stress management is so important. Get out there, find something that you love to do that relaxes you. All right, this is important. Decreasing your hemoglobin A1C is really a big step towards better and long-term health. It's very, very, very important, guys. Okay, so this is my spiel on hemoglobin A1C. Take it seriously. Ask your doctor about it. Ask your doctor to explain it to you some more, because that's what doctors are supposed to do. They're supposed to sit with you and explain these terms to you and how you can best reduce these problems. All right. I'm Dr. Dale Dangoban on behalf of Patient Choice in Chimenez Point, Michelle. Have a great day. Peace.
Boy, you keep happening again. Hotter than summer content gives you a trip on the motor plane. Let me tell you how you could win on Sunrise Airways and Let's Express the feel. Hotter than summer. Buy to big disinfectant. We in a trip to Babel. Buy any size discipline. We in a trip to Antigua. Buy any size clean and white bleach. We in a trip to St. Kitts. Buy some milk ice cream. And we in a trip to Guadeloupe. Buy your Frito-Lay snacks. And we in a trip to St. Martin. Buy some ginger wine. We in a trip to St. Lucia. It's hot. We hot. Hotter than summer. Fine foods hotter than summer. Pass to paradise. Shop now and win. One kind it's hot. We hot. Hotter than summer. Big news, Dominica! DeWitt Center is now even closer to you with the opening of DeWitt Center Express, conveniently located on Cork Street, right next to Fresh Market. Get all your home improvement essentials fast with everything from tools and paints to home decor and more. Plus, enjoy the same great service you know and trust. Now, just a quick stop in the city. Visit us today at Do It Center Express, your partner in home improvement, now closer than ever.
This is a special notice to all shareholders of the Dominica Brewery and Beverages Limited. You are hereby invited to attend a special shareholders meeting scheduled for Monday, August 11th, 2025 at 2:30 p.m. at the Belfast Estate Boardroom. This meeting follows the recently announced acquisition of the Dominica Brewery and Beverages Limited by Coscap Holdings. At this special meeting, shareholders will be asked to consider the appointment of replacement directors who will serve until their successors are appointed at the next annual general meeting. Your participation is important to us. For more information, please refer to the official notice sent to shareholders. We look forward to seeing you there.
This one from D. Roche again, Homage, featuring Fitzgerald Lobster Angle. Good morning, brother. A special morning to Helena John Rose Tong and the Tong family. Robbie. Very soon we'll be making a stop again with another one of our valued clients here at Q95 FM. We have a great partnership. Jolly's Pharmacy. Good morning to management and staff of Jolly's Pharmacy, Yomara. We'll be talking soon. This one from Australia. Bon Dieu Benny. Lady of Song. Mama Dominique. Miss Casimir is sending special greetings to Dr. Kendra Blanchard. Wishing you a safe trip back home. Special morning to Faye and Athi Martin. Wishing you guys a blessed Friday. Good morning again to my brother Jedediah Farrell. Happy birthday, bro. Wishing you a good one. And to my brother from another mother, David Joseph. Good morning. Mr. Mark Marie, good morning to you. I know you're enjoying this one.
Aujourd'hui, comme nous nous marions. Aujourd'hui, comme nous
That was Ophelia, Lady of Song, with Bon Dieu Benny. Bells Combo, Music à nous.
Moun ka kritike, dans la salle danser, yo tu ka attendre. Yo pas de ambiance, c'est ça y est tout ka dit. Quand nous pencher, yo tu ka vous connaît. Dès nous commencer musique, là ta augmenté. Et vous faites comment yo tout ka chômer. En fait, yo morceau musique, yo ka applaudir. Mais toujours des monde qui ka critiquer. On nous joue. Mexicano, todo dice mexicano, todo mexicano, ama critique mexicano.
Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Yes, Ricky, your very own welcome what my hope.
Fantastic. Well, we hope you continue to enjoy the good listening music today. Thank you so much. Wishing you a great one. Maho. Music à nous. Cadas. Dominica's very own. It appears that last night there was a fire of some sort near the Canefield area, just above Auto Trade. We hope there was no major damage to property or lives. Stay safe out there. Chubby and Co, good morning. The rest of the Midnight Groovers, Living Legends. Halibut, good morning. Gordon Henderson, the maestro. The rest of the crew, Exile 1. You guys are something else. Maximum respect. This one from The Example, My Country.
People in the air, come be free with a lot of stand. And we put our fuss together. We stand up forever, forever we choose our master. I'm afraid of someday
Good morning, caller. Welcome. Okay, try calling back. We can make it, people, if we try our best. Very true. Caller, welcome.
Hello, Richie. Good morning. How are you?
Doing good, thanks
Okay,
God.
thank you for playing those local tunes. Thanks a lot, Richie.
You're so welcome. This is My Country from The Example. Good morning to Rossi. Have a good one, bro. Mr. Coriat, good morning to you. Our friend Crispin Gregoire, good morning to you, bro. Hope the morning is going well. Good morning to Miss Divin Santis, aka the Empress. Good morning, my friend, and welcome.
Good morning, Richie. Richie, you must let the people know you love music because you're a musician. Tell them that. I'm a musician. I used to play in a band. So let the people know that's why you love your local music. Good morning and have a blessed day. That's the problem.
Thank you, my friend, and this is sweet local music from the Nature Isle 767. The Examples. Good morning to Dr. Simone Matthew and family. Have a great one. We can make it, people, if we try our best. Believe that. Good morning to Miss Edwards, Marceline Edwards. Enjoy the day today. Very soon, we meet with our friends at Jolly's Pharmacy. We'll be speaking with Yomara. Good morning to Mervyn John Baptist. Welcome aboard. Another one from Bell's Combo, True Pride.
Walk down the streets of life's fire. And you will find that there's no love in the air. Until you realize that there's so much that you don't realize. We must decide to help you feel the understand. We are the same. We got to read although see another life will bring them joy and peace of mind. Go back around and we've got to raise the hopes of people living in love. And then there'll be no need for fear. Oh, that is why we must fight. Be by myself. We got to read every moment love. Although we that cannot find, set something right who can bring them joy and peace of mind. You gather around and search. We got to live living it out. And then the need of fear. Oh, shalom, satisfy before you find. We gotta satisfy. We gotta read the sky. With every moment of our life.
Viva, viva. Viva, viva. Viva, viva.
This one from Anthony Sherry. C-Bon, D-Bon. Ah boy. Cadas.
Marie moins cordonnier moins toujours sans soulier. Marie moins matelassier moins cadomie. Marie moins c'est docteur moins pas jamais soigné. Marie moins pénis moins cassisé à terre. Marie moins c'est maçon moins capé des pressions. Marie moins pour tirer malgré ça moins la joie.
Anthony Sherry. Simon Dibon.
Moi choisi musicien mais moi pas à danser. Marie moins cordonnier moins toujours sans soulier. Marie moins c'est moins qu'à dormir à terre. Marie moins c'est docteur moins pas jamais soigné. Marie moins pénis moins qu'à tirer à terre. Tout travail à gagner les yo profite. Si ça nous tourne pas de ça qu'à faire. Toujours mal chauffé.
No problem. Tell you boy. Know your culture, know your history. You are Dominican. No matter where you are, in another man's land, that's another man's land. Know your history. Anthony Sherry.
Les hommes, pour n'en qu'à travail, moi n'y en docteur, et moi toujours, moi n'y en couché, on qu'à manger poisson, je suis un maçon, tout est là pour vous.
That brass section sounding tight, boy. Ay, ay, ay.
C'est cordonnier, toujours sans soulier, comme la matelassier, mon cadavre. Pour les hommes, mon aucun travail, moi n'y a docteur, et moi toujours malade.
All right, and we're making that stop as promised with our good friend from Jolly's Pharmacy. Good morning to Mr. Owen Prosper, but let's make a shift to Jolly's Pharmacy. Yomara is in the house, and we're excited to have her let us know what's happening at Jolly's Pharmacy. Let's take a break. Of course, we'll be right back after this.
Deodorants that soil up your clothing and just don't work? Introducing Babyliss Invincible Deodorant, made with all natural ingredients, including beeswax and arrowroot. Our deodorant is gentle on your skin while still providing long-lasting protection against odor. Say goodbye to harsh chemicals and hello to all-day freshness and confidence with Babyliss Invincible Deodorant. Try it now and experience the difference for yourself. Available at Jolly's Pharmacy.
Would you be missing the party this weekend because of that nagging cold and cough? Boost your body's immunity now by taking Feral Compound, a combination of vitamins and minerals to fight off coughs and cold so you can be the life of the party again. Don't be restricted by those nagging coughs and cold. Take Feral today and enjoy the little joys of life. Feral Compound is for adults and children 14 years and older. Available at Jolly's Pharmacy and all our locations island-wide.
We're back. Yomara, welcome to Q95, the big station.
Good morning, and good morning to our many listeners, both over the air and on Facebook, of course. And this is coming from our Jolly's Pharmacy staff and myself. Today's Jolly's Market will be reviewing what was discussed on Health Vibes this week, along with some related products, and then shout out our products of the week and look at our promotions that we currently have going on. So on Health Vibes this Wednesday that passed, we had a special guest that was Dr. Matthew. And she has studied psychology since 1996 and shared some practical and mindset-based strategies for building and sustaining a healthy lifestyle. So if you know you have tried before or you started something but fell off the bandwagon, I really urge you to rewatch Health Vibes, and because she dropped a lot of gems on what you should do or how to plan for a successful healthy lifestyle. Some points that she mentioned was creating the mindset, lifestyle over dieting, because we're so caught up on the short term of a diet and the pounds lost from that. But if you will create a lifestyle, then you're more likely to stick to it. She also mentioned about preparing for success and removing the guilt of if you do fail. So I really enjoyed the episode, and I hope that you guys who tuned in took some points away. And if you didn't get a chance to watch it, we will be sharing the link on our page so that you can take a look at it. It's also really nice as like a podcast if you're in an office setting, just to have it running in some headphones so that you can keep up to date with different tips and tricks on remaining healthy. And so Health Vibes this week. And a product that was mentioned during that segment was to allow us to stay up to date with our regimens when it comes to pills or any supplements that you might be taking. And that would be to utilize a pill organizer, right? So a lot of us are taking a lot of different supplements, or if you have health conditions which require you to take medication on a daily basis, these pill organizers will allow you to organize your pills based on when you have to take them, of course, daily. So we have two different options of how to do so. And these products will be the QC Weekly Twice a Day Pill Organizer, which is perfect for those who have to take pills both in the morning and night. And so we would urge you, if you were to purchase this product, to sit on a Sunday and have your bottles lined up and take one of each put it into the pill organizers based on the days and the times. Of course, with the AM and PM, you have both the night and day. Or if there's some that you only take in the morning or some that you need to take at night, then you would put it in the pill organizer accordingly. Right? This product retails for $23.95 and is very portable and easy to put in your bag to ensure that you don't forget to take these pills, right? Our second product also is a pill organizer, but instead of a night and day, it only has the 7 days of the week, and it is an XL size. So this, of course, might be beneficial to, say, the elderly who need to ensure that they take their medication every week, every day, and it's easy to use. With it being larger, it is able to hold quite a few different medications if you're taking more than one, and it is clearly written the days of the week, so it's easy to keep up with it, right? The XL size retails for $18, and it will ensure that you stay on track. These organizers will save you time and keep you consistent and avoid missing or double dosing on medication or your supplements, and in such improving your overall health routine, right? And so if you're unsure of a plan of how to take your pills, our pharmacists are always available and on standby to answer any questions or help you organize your schedule with your AM and PM pill taking regimen. Okay, of course, if you're taking anything to help manage your chronic illnesses or your vitamin regime or even post-surgery care, if you have any questions like this, you can come into a pharmacy and speak with the pharmacist and they will help you organize. Like there are some pills, if you, of course, cannot drink with certain juices as it will affect the medication or the elements within the pill, or some that you shouldn't really take together. You might know of some that you must eat before. So if you have any type of questions like this regarding the pills that you are taking on a regular, please feel free to come in office. You can either come into the pharmacy or give us a call and we'll transfer you to the pharmacy that you can speak to a pharmacist accordingly. Now, we are going to take a break before we move into our products of the week, which also align with remaining healthy and keeping a healthy lifestyle.
Make a big difference, then you can trust me. I know just where you should be. That is JP Mega, Mega. You want some shopping, no me, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. If you got a happy place to shop, it's to everyone. What a happy place, happy place. Mega. You want some shopping, no me, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. If I am not alone, it's to everyone. What a happy place, happy place. Oh, what a happy place. You just fix some more any item and you automatically qualify for discounts. Check us out at the Mega Store in Fonfole where there's lots of parking on Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. On Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. JP Mega, the best family shopping experience.
Introducing Johnny's Pharmacy, brand new website, www.johnny's.tm. It's your time to jump the line. Shop Johnny's.tm and have your items delivered in the comfort of your office. No more standing in line. No need to use your lunch hour to shop. Hassle-free shopping, safe and secure. Johnny's.tm features rush delivery, 1 hour. In-store pickup, regular delivery, 5 p.m. Cut-off time, 4 p.m. It's your time to jump the line. www.johnny's.tm. Johnny's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
Alrighty, and we had 2 products of the week this week. Our first product that I'll be mentioning is our fitness punching tower. This is a 5-foot inflatable punching tower, and it is a great addition to any home gym, or if you have a gym and want some additional accessories, it's something that you can take a look at. And it allows you to switch up one's workout routine. Designed as an upper body workout, it will improve coordination and flexibility. It comes equipped with a foot pump and requires water in the base for added stability. And this fitness punching tower is easy to use and will sharpen your reflexes. It retails for $69.95, and you can find it in our gym sections at our Jolly's Pharmacy stores. And our second product of the week is a Stay Fit Resistant, and it comes packed with 3 bands with varied resistance levels. So we have light, medium, and heavy, which can improve your balance, coordination, flexibility, and endurance when used regularly. It is latex free and portable, so users can strengthen and tone both their upper and lower body while on the go. Now, these 3 pack resistant bands retail for $15.95. The punching tower we know can relieve stress. If you have had a rough day, long day, and want to get out some tension, you just take it out on the bag. It's not a person, it's not an animal, no one is harmed. Okay, so take a look at these products. We have posted our product of the week, so you can always find it on our page, right? And so you know what it looks like before you come into the store to help yourself find it more easily on our shelves. Of course, you can also ask any of our staff so they can help you find these products if you are interested. And that is also the case for the pill organizers, which would be closer to the OTC slash pharmacy area. Both of these products could be great additions to a home workout routine. But if you require a little more of a push to stay motivated in your fitness journey, you can do so by joining our group workout sessions. That is Cardio Blaze, which we have weekly, Monday to Thursday, in our Old Street lot from 5:15 p.m. to 6:15 p.m. And it is only $75 a month to sign up. So if you are looking for a nice group workout led by a professional trainer, that is our certified trainers, you can do so. You can come in to any of our locations. Well, the King George Fish Street location to sign up, or you can do so online. And that is via our jollies.dm website. If you scroll down to the Fit You section and click Become a Member, not only can you sign up for a gym membership, whether that is for our town location or our Portsmouth location, you can also sign up for Cardio Blaze, which is only available in town at this time, right? So I just wanted to take a short second break before we go into what we have in store for you guys in terms of promotions and how you can win big with Jollies.
Would you be missing the party this weekend because of that nagging cold and cough? Boost your body's immunity now by taking Feral Compound, a combination of vitamins and minerals to fight off coughs and colds, so you can be the life of the party again. Don't be restricted by those nagging coughs and cold. Take Feral today and enjoy the little joys of life. Feral Compound is for adults and children 14 years and older. Available at Jolly's Pharmacy and all our locations island-wide.
Are you tired of using deodorants that soil up your clothing and just don't work? Introducing Babyliss Invincible Deodorant, made with all natural ingredients, including beeswax and arrowroot. Our deodorant is gentle on your skin while still providing long-lasting protection against odor. Say goodbye to harsh chemicals and hello to all-day freshness and confidence with Babyliss Invincible Deodorant. Try it now and experience the difference for yourself. Available at Jolly's Pharmacy.
And we're back with Yomara from Jolly's Pharmacy.
All right, and back to school has gotten exciting with Jolly's Pharmacy. Once you have children, you do have to do these back to school shoppings anyway. So why not have a chance to win big with us when you shop at any of our Jolly's locations? Of course, how you can enter is when you purchase $50 or more worth of stationery products. So you will just write your name, number, and address at the back of your receipt and place it in our designated boxes near the cashiers for your chance to win a PS5. And that is the grand prize for this promotion. Our second place is a $200 gift voucher, and our third place is a $150 gift voucher, right? And so this promotion ends September 1st, so you still have the month of August to participate. Again, if you buy any stationery, that's books, pens, highlighters, glue, you name it. If you purchase it at Jolly's Pharmacy, any of our 4 locations, write it at the back of your receipt and enter it into our designated box. You have a chance to win. Of course, we also have the option or the um, ability to get you a second entry. Of course, you can have multiple entries if you shop more than $50 and you slit up your invoice. That's an option. But of course, if you take a picture with your stationery haul, post it on Facebook or Instagram and use the hashtag back to school with Jollies, then you have a second entry. So we are monitoring this hashtag and will physically add your second entry to the box. That way you have more of a chance to win. And of course, you're in the running for a brand new PS5. So let's take advantage of this school year and start it out in style only at Jolly's Pharmacy. And our second promotion, which is ongoing, is Crunch and Win with Prim Pom fries. Yes, we do sell fries. So if you are looking for fries for your household, your restaurant, your bar, and grill, you know that you can always check us out at Jolly's Pharmacy. We sell these fries at our wholesale store, Mega in Fonkole, or our Portsmouth branch. And if you were to purchase these fries, you have a chance to win a brand new air fryer. Here's how to participate. Now, this promotion is solely online, so we're asking you to take a picture of you enjoying the fries or while you're preparing the fries. In this picture, the bag in which the fries came with must be included. It must be in the photo. That way we know you're utilizing the Prim Pom fries. And when you post it, of course, you'll tag Jolly's Pharmacy and use the hashtag Prim Pom Crunch and Win. Of course, you can take a look at our flyer for the spelling to ensure that you use the right spelling so we can find your photo. And of course, tag us. Once you tag us, we'll be able to take a look, right? But the picture with the most likes win, and you'll be winning a brand new air fryer. You can make your meal prepping so much easier with this device. Like we were talking about in Health 5, when you meal prep, you're more likely to make the right decision in terms of the healthier choice rather than waiting till you're hungry and buying some fast food, right? So let's see how you can win this air fryer by when you purchase these fries, and take a picture where the bag is visible, tag Jolly's Pharmacy and use the hashtag Prim Pom Crunch and Win to participate. And of course, good luck to everybody who does participate, as the winner is selected by the most likes, okay? So you still have time. This promotion also ends September 1st. So it's a busy month of August for us. We'll be taking a look at our social media pages daily to ensure we catch all of your entries. Just to restate our first promotion with the back to school, if you purchase any stationery $50 and up, you have a chance to win a brand new PS5. You write your name at the back of the receipt in store and place it in the box in the store. And for an additional entry, you would take a picture with your shopping of your stationery haul and tag us on Facebook and use the hashtag back to school with Jollies for a chance to get an additional entry, right? So I want to thank you so much for having me on the air today. It was a pleasure. And be sure to keep it locked to our social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram, to keep up with any events that we have going on. Today, we will be having a block party at our Old Street lot with Gabby and Go Getters. And this is the launching of their book. This is their second block party, and it's a pleasure to partner with them to bring literacy back to the children. Yes, they're on summer vacation, but reading shouldn't stop. And it's going to be a hands-on activity with them, painting, coloring, bouncing castles, face painting, as well as some, we'll end the activity with a cardio jam brought to us by our Fitness University. So thank you to Gabby and the Little Go Getters for inviting us to collaborate this time around. And so that is the rest of our day. And if you have any questions about what we spoke about today, or anything in relations to your pharmacy needs or pill regimen and would like to speak to a pharmacist, feel free to call us at 448-3388. Okay, and we'll transfer you accordingly and assist you in any way that you need. And so Thank you again for having me, and have a fun-filled and safe weekend.
Have a fun-filled and safe weekend. Some advice coming from very own Jolly's Pharmacy representative, Yomara, on a Friday. Yomara, have a great day. You as well, and to the staff at Jolly's Pharmacy, okay? This one from Antilles Cherie. That's how we do it on a Friday. Yeah, man. Sure. This one from Gil Fountain and the Black Affairs. La Vie Finire. Good morning to the folks at Belfast Estate Limited. Hopefully, we'll be speaking to our good friend over there, Aliyah, and the crew. Looking forward to hear what's happening with Belfast Estate. A very good corporate citizen in Dominica.
Oh, and if they say convenience make a big difference, then you can trust me. I know just where you should be. That is JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, Dominica, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. Shop with your daughter, with your son. Shop together. Everyone, what a happy place. Oh, JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, Dominica, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. Shop with everyone, what a happy place. Oh, what a happy place. You just click some more any item and you automatically qualify for discounts. Check us out at the Mega Store in Pongole, where there's lots of parking on Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. On Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. JP Mega, the best family shopping experience.
Carry that stuff.
is sound and movement. Carry faster is soca and bouillon. Ska and spooge, reggae and dancehall, kaiso, zouk and ring bang, compa, rumba and rockatuk. The rhythms of the region, made with love and pure Caribbean energy. Come for Carry Festa 15 in Barbados. Book your stay now at visitbarbados.org/Carry Festa.
Cause I'm on my way. KFC delivery is here. Just place your order at www.kfcdominica.com, Facebook or WhatsApp at 614-2633 and your order will be delivered to you. KFC, it's good. Cause I'm on my way.
The freedoms for your every need. Cards have you covered, but believe. Cards ready cash, it's for everyone. Not to worry, past approval. Hurry up and come. We got this all. We undergo. Cards ready cash, you already know. We got this all. We undergo. Cards ready cash, always ready when you're ready. Let's go.
Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are.
If you know your favorite store, dial it now. 612-1253. That's Mega. You can rely on Mega for some real deals on name brand clothing and electronics. High quality, low price. We are a wholesale and retail store located in Calabishi, right on the main road. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram as Mega Deals Dominica. Like our page. Check out our stuff. Call us. Visit us. Would appreciate that. Come try it on. Love it. Buy it at Mega Deals. Your one and only online and brick and mortar store. Mega Deals is also on wheels. We make it convenient for your shopping. We deliver straight to your door. Email us at info@megadealsda.com. Rely on Mega Deals for some real deals.
At Boombox, we now carry a fully stocked in granular fertilizers. Urea 46%, great for leafy green 15-15-15. Great for all vegetables or young fruit trees. 20-20-20. Best for foliar spray and seedings and small vegetables. 12-12-17. Great for tree crop or flowering vegetables and fruits. 12-24-12. Root crop fertilizer like dasheen and white potato. 12-4-28. Great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits. Red potash for fruit trees and vegetables. All the fertilizers you need are available at Boombox. Located on Federation Drive, Goodwill, second property on the right after the Valley League Road. Your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
It's in the beginning of we time. It's in the minute and hours. Thing that sets us apart. Who we are. Get rid of all these one thing. Together going strong. No matter what we keep things going. Before we go home. Hands up in the sky, celebrate, come let your rhythm flow.
Bring your cooler, bring your cooler, bring your chest. Number one, all over, number one. Make ready in Jamaica, reggae, when you come in the jam, you should have a baby in your hand. When you come in the band, you should have a baby in your hand. What we drinking? DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. BB Spice Rum. It's more than just a rum.
BB Spice Rum. Distributed by Belfast Estate.
From the speck of an idea to a Caribbean cultural giant, the World Creole Music Festival didn't just happen. It was built, and this Friday we take you into the heart of that legacy. Join Creole Habit for a powerful episode in our WCMF 25 radio series. This Friday, August 8th from 10:50 a.m. on Q95 FM, the big station, as we honor the visionaries who helped shape that festival and put Dominica on the world stage. It was about culture, about pride, about ownership. We knew it had to be more than music. It had to be a movement. This week, we feature cultural champion and elder Gregory Roberts and heritage icon Sonia Magloagpa and their roles as founding members of the World Creole Music Festival. Streaming live on Q95 FM, Q95 FM Facebook page, and Q95 FM YouTube channel. Also, Creole Habit Facebook page. Plus, the Creole Cultural Ambassador Leroy Prince One Exchange. Tune in, be moved, be inspired. WCMF 12.5 from idea to World Girls Festival on the Creole Habit, elevating culture, amplifying Creole. Manchester.
Flow prepaid customers can now unlock big bonus rewards like bonus data, prizes, and more every time you activate a 3-day prepaid plan or larger. Activate a plan, then scratch to reveal your bonus data. Plus, get points for extra prizes. The more you activate, the more bonus data and prizes you can win. Get in on the big bonus rewards when you activate a prepaid plan. Dial *129# or visit topupflow.com to activate a plan today.
Going green isn't always easy, especially when options are limited. But at ESA Trading Limited, we're changing that just for you. We're proud to offer sustainable solutions that help you make a real impact, one small step at a time. Say goodbye to styrofoam and hello to our compostable clamshells, trays, and baggers products, the perfect eco-friendly upgrade for your takeout packaging. Because great food deserves a great container, and ours are sturdy, stylish, and earth-friendly. We've got it all: clamshell bowls and leads, cake plates, corks, round containers, forks, spoons, even free compartment meal boxes, all made from renewable materials like wheat straw, sugarcane baggers, and PLA. Our compostable containers break down in commercial composting facilities, helping reduce waste while keeping your food fresh and your conscience clear. Join the movement. Make the switch. Visit us today at Kennedy Avenue and the Bayfront for all your biodegradable packaging needs. At ESA Trading Limited, we're making a difference for you and the planet.
Exciting news from AutoTrade. Incredible savings are here. Take advantage of AutoTrade's Thrifty Thursday promotion. Mark your calendars. On the last Thursday of each month, AutoTrade is offering up to 20% off items throughout the store. Yes. 20% off. But wait, here's more. Keep your eyes peeled for our exclusive Deal of the Day offer, bringing you even bigger discounts on select items. Whether you're looking for car accessories, maintenance essentials, or just browsing for a great deal, we've got you covered. So be sure to swing by AutoTrade every last Thursday. At AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle. It's a relationship. Terms and conditions. News, Dominica Do It Center is now even closer to you with the opening of Do It Center Express, conveniently located on Cork Street, right next to Fresh Market. Get all your home improvement essentials fast with everything from tools and paints to home decor and more. Plus, enjoy the same great service you know and trust. Now, just a quick stop in the city. Visit us today at Do It Center Express, your partner in home improvement, now closer than ever.
Ooh, oh, oh, oh. KFC. Ooh, oh, KFC. Looking for something to go. Red variety meals for soul. KFC. Grab your family and your friends. Join in the experience. KFC. It's the place to be. Made for you and me. KFC. KFC.
finger licking good.
We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop.
Shop with confidence at Court. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Court. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Dominica, let's rum with you. I wanna drink, baby. Dominica, let's rum with you. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy, alright, pepper. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy. Time to date me. Okay, my body, my knee, who's ready, full energy. My body, my knee, who's ready, full energy. Okay, boom. Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom.
I want juice! Oh, juice! But only one will do. Want juice? On any day, especially today or a hot day. I only want pineapple juice. Oh, so fruity, so tantalizingly, so quenchingly refreshing. A burst of real fruit in every box. I enjoy orange, sweetened or unsweetened. How about you? There's many flavors to choose from. Blackcurrant, cranberry, pineapple, Bajan cherry, apple, fruit punch, passion fruit, guava pineapple, pineapple, rich in vitamins, healthy and nutritious. Available in large and small boxes. Pineapple flavor in every drop. I've got the only juice I want. Pineapple juice. Pineapple. Distributed by Belfast Energy, strength, vitality. The drink that gives the strength for the extra mile. Vitamalt. Food. Delicious, refreshing, and healthy. Taste it. Rich in vitamin B. Vitamalt. The magical source of energy you know and love. Drink it. Boy, that's nicely. I love my Vitamalt. Vitamalt. Vitalize naturally. Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited.
Right on cue, right on cue. Right on cue, right on cue.
Yes, this one from Black Affairs. Warfare. Folks, it's been a pleasure on a Friday. TGIF. My name is Richie Farrell, representing Matthias Pelte Jr. This week. It was a pleasure. I dare say an honor to hold on for my big bro, Matthias Pelte Jr. Well, on behalf of the Q95 staff, at this time I have to say goodbye. You stay tuned to the big station Q95 FM. At 12 p.m. we bring you the midday package. This will be done by news reporter Franklin Peter Moses. After which we hold the program Talk on the Block. You want to tune in for that. Keep it locked on 95.1 FM on the frequency. Boy, we'll talk again soon at 1 p.m.
Come on and move, children, now. Let me see you move now. Let's give me stamina, give me stamina. The move now. The latest way the move is on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, my love. Hey, yeah. I'm not saying that's your own best. Move, you got to move, you got to think. So come on, sweet, 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 sweet. Just give me some, just give me some. Ooh. Music. Say my children. No, no, no.
Sul presente compadre come te, per cattivi, pegaina tutti si guè, ma vive moi sa belle pas, una joie capable de zio, ma vive moi vacances vive, venite capacité, un tuel sa vive, alla di pas pelti vivage, ma tu pasi se le vacances, tu te vois à parler oui, le fue moi ta pichate. Put this way, play back that here. Put the day, that way. Tout bel freak up inside. We tout bel freak up inside. Who's that cheetah inside? Who's that cheetah inside? Back up, back up. Backers, backers, backers,